How do you see your industry changing 2 or 3 years from now? And the second part of that question is, how do you think that will affect your ability to attract and retain the right talent?
It's a good question. So I think the insurance industry, for example, it will be heavily automated. I think a lot of decisions right now are manual, which means for your business, you'll pay an insurance company money for your kind of liability or property policy. For every pound you pay them, 40% disappears just through the cost of them delivering the insurance back to you. So insurance, to take an industry, will be heavily automated. Machines will do underwriting, humans will do less underwriting. Yeah. That's because it's a very task-based approach, very task-based process. In terms of kind of the technology industry, in terms of kind of what we think about software companies or data analytic companies, I think the costs of actually building things like AI and machine learning will go down because there'll be more solutions just made horizontally. Companies will just provide all the tools. So probably the talent who can actually build very original solutions will be harder to find. And we're thinking about this quite a lot, which is like it's very hard to find data scientists who have put machine learning models into production. You can definitely find a lot of talent, which is like, did a PhD at a university, but finding someone who can put it into production, can evidence measurable value from it, that they're very, very few. That's what we struggle with, and I think that will continue to be something that's a really, really prized skill set. I also think another skill set that will probably increase in value and maybe in scarcity too is data scientists who can build interpretability or explainability into machine learning or artificial intelligence approaches. As AI becomes more powerful, how does AI interface with a human? How can a human interpret the output of an AI-based model? That skill set doesn't really exist today because it's obviously very much on the frontier, but it will become a lot more important as the industry matures.
If you were giving your 20-year-old self advice, looking back, what's the one thing you'd say to yourself now?
I would say seek difference. So do something I believe is valuable. So be like super contrarian. I always think it's a mistake when I see people who do a master's, they go into law. Law is kind of like everyone has the same skills. You have hundreds of lawyers, thousands of lawyers in every firm who can do what you do. But I think very few people kind of look at the world and think, well, the world will need this skill set. No one's doing it today. I'm going to go and learn this skill set. So I think it's a point of like be different. Try and be a monopolist. Like be the only one that can do something as opposed to one of hundreds.
Yeah.
The other way to think about that is like think about the intersections. Can you kind of be the one person that can ally cognitive psychology with philosophy? Because there's probably some like really interesting intersection between the two. So yeah, that's personally how I feel about it. I think it's better to be scarce and kind of have a knowledge base that everyone knows.
Richard, thanks so much for joining me on the podcast. What's the best way if people want to reach out, find out more about the company or connect with you?
They can either email me, richard@cytora.com, or our hiring lead, ben@cytora.com. Ben is someone who's very happy to have a conversation, either a kind of speculative one about what jobs could be relevant at Cytora, or if someone has a direct applicant, he can advise them whether they're a fit. And likewise, I'm very happy to kind of reach out to anyone who's interested.
Fantastic, and obviously they can go to cytora.com to learn more about the company. Fantastic, thanks for joining me.
Thanks very much.